Well, it's hard to believe it's been a month since I've done this video last time, but things again, as usual, are going loopy. They're growing all over the place. I noticed in the last video that when I don't know the names of plants and can't remember them on the spot, I say things like that stuff or this or those, but the one that I used a lot last time was a Persicaria. Couldn't remember what it was called, but I have removed a lot of Persicaria, but as you can see, things are just going absolutely loopy. The hostas, I've had a nightmare with the snails and slugs, so now I come out every night at around 11 o'clock when I go to bed, and I'm not exaggerating, I pick anything between 50 and 100 snails or slugs out of the garden. I go around with the torch. God knows what the neighbours think I'm up to, but it's amazing. And it rained the other day, so it rains every bloody day, but when it rained one evening as I was out there, I picked up over 100, and it's just, but they've just destroyed the hostas. But I'm going to stick at it. I really have noticed a drop off since I have been picking them up, so I'm all for that. Lots of stuff coming up the cannas. I love this voodoo lily. I think that's really spooky. That's coming up, and I'm also really pleased about these other lilies. I think they're called toad lilies, and they're self-seeding, so I can't wait for those to come up. Better get a move on, I'll be here all day. That Tetrapanax is still crazy. Bought some great little bits and pieces from the garden centres. It's a bit like my wife just buys clothes and hides them in the wardrobe. I do a bit with plants and hope she doesn't notice. No, I'm only kidding. She's great like that. That umbrella plant I rescued from under the tree down there, and it's going really well now. The Lichinis, which I thought was dead, that's come back. I've put the sunflowers in for the boys, my grandchildren, see how they go. Everything down here is coming on really well. I took a lot of stuff out of the greenhouse over the last month and planted it up. Taken loads of sedum out. If anybody wants any, let me know. I'm giving away as much of it as I can. And despite the fact I said I was never going to grow any more vegetables again, I had a spot here and I couldn't work out what to do with it. So I've planted some beans and stuff here. I've also added a few bits and pieces to this bed. That's coming on really well. And I've put some pots over there because it's a bit of a dead corner, but I started this thing with Thompson and Morgan. I'm going to do just a short video on a deal I did. I think it was about 12 quid or something for 27 or 72 perennials, but I'll do that a bit later. Magpies are up to something up there, so garden looks great. It's lovely and sunny, and you could almost imagine that motorway as the sea crashing in on the rocks. I cut back a lot of this stuff, whatever that is, from the dry garden last week. Buddha's happy. The climbers and the bananas, Persicaria gone mad. I got myself another giant honey bush because I lost one last year and I loved that. Hostas over this side of the bed. You still get a lot of snails here. I tried some beer traps. I think maybe I drank too much out of the bottles before I put them in. Everything else is going lovely here. I noticed again on last month's video I said this was an apple tree and a pear tree. It's actually a plum tree. So I've written the word plum on the wall there at the back, so I won't forget next time. Lilies, they should be out next month by the time we're here next month. Those alliums were fantastic. I had a really good show. The bees love them, so they came out beautifully. And another thing I found, which is brilliant because I go away quite a lot of the weekends, and I found these things on YouTube, and they're just clay, I don't know what you call them, but these clay gadgets. That's all they are. There you go. And you put that into the soil down deep, and you put a water bottle to it. So you just take it out, put the water bottle in, pop it straight back in, and they keep the soil really moist for days. So whilst I've got an automatic watering system for the rest of the garden that I put in years ago, I don't have to worry now when I go away. So I need to get a few more of those, but maybe some slightly more attractive bottles. And very quickly I'll go round to the back of the wall. I did a short video on what I did with the back of the wall here, because this was just sort of dead ground, and I made some hanging. I cleared a load of brambles away. It was just a dumping area, but I've put in loads of fruit bushes, and I bought bare root stuff, cleared it all out. It was a complete tip, and I've hung about a dozen hanging baskets on them, and I've put strawberries and tumbling tom tomatoes in, and it's going to be great. I mean, this is what it used to look like all the way across. You couldn't move. This place didn't exist last winter. It was just complete tip, but it's going really well. The strawberries are coming up. I got these again, I think Thompson & Morgan, and just add cream strawberries, and there's a beautiful flower down here. This is the first one that came out, and that's great. So I'm looking forward to a strawberry crop. That's what it used to look like here, all the way down, and now I've got raspberries and blackcurrants all the way down. I don't think I'll get much out of them this year, but I just love the fact that we've got what was a dead piece of ground, and now it's going to start producing some crops. This is the original blackberry here that gave me the idea. So let's see how the next month goes. Should be great. These hedges need cutting back, that's for sure, but the rest of it I'm really pleased with. Been a good month.